Good afternoon. I'm Alejandra Fogel. I'm a member of Professional Council of Civil Engineering of Argentina and a member of World Council of Civil Engineers Standing Committee on Gender Equality, coordinated by Engineer Cristina Machado. As Cristina said earlier, in civil engineering, women are underrepresented at all levels. In Argentina, the situation is quite similar to the rest of the world. There is still so much to get done in this field. Let me quote a message sent in 1995 by the United Nations Development Programme. The path toward gender equality is not a technocratic goal. It is a political process. It requires a new paradigm in which women and men's stereotypes are left away and we all recognize human beings independently from their sexuality and also as change drivers. We will evaluate the issue of gender equality in the context of engineering and particularly in civil engineering. Traditionally, engineering has always been considered as men's professions. As time has gone by, women have been managing to position themselves within the profession. It could be said that today we are on our way breaking all paradigms. In Argentina, we are proud to have the first civil engineer in South America, Engineer Elisa Bachofen, graduated in 1918 from the University of Buenos Aires in Argentina. Soon we will see some statistics of students and graduates in civil engineering in Argentina. Next, we will analyze official statistics for a 10-year period from 2007 to 2017. In this chart could be observed that we have a percentage growth in the total number of incoming students, and particularly in the female incoming students, which grew 127% in this period. Now let's see what happened to the graduates. In Argentina, the Civil Engineering University program requires 6 years of full-time study, including an orientation course or an entrance exam, or both. We observe that the number of graduates is pretty low compared to the number of incoming students. The number of graduates also grew in the analyzed period. Once again, we have a growth in female graduates, but the percentage of female graduates is lower than the percentage of female incoming students. In the next slide, we can analyze the number of postgraduate, masters and PhD in civil engineering. In Argentina, graduates can take a master degree or PhD after having finished a 6-year period of full-time study, requiring 2.5 years more for a higher degree. And the percentage of female could be seen in this chart. In some cases, the percentage of women are higher than those of men. The percentage and variations are quite different at this stage. Let's see what happened with the total university population in Argentina. We can see the evolution in the next slide. We have a rise in students and graduates in civil engineering higher than the total students and graduates of the university fields of study in Argentina. And this is very encouraging for all of us. In the next chart, you can see the percentage distribution by gender, female and male. Our female representation in civil engineering field is still low. Considering that the total female graduates in all university fields of studies is 61%, female graduates in our field reach only 26% for the same period. In this slide, we can see even less active participation in the professional field. In Argentina, the percentage of female in professional associations at present is only 10%. We have some statistics from other Latin American countries, for example, Puerto Rico and Costa Rica. The percentages are similar. We can conclude that If we compare the percentage of women who enter into engineering studies with the graduates, a decrease can be seen during that period of time. It will be important to evaluate the causes of this decrease to work on it. While the percentage of women are increasing, they are still low and far from equity with men. There are several factors that influence the low percentage of women in civil engineering. In educational field, for example, old models, engineering is only for men. Lack awareness campaigns to break with these models in primary and secondary schools. Lack of incentives and programs to get young women interested in sciences. Now, in professional and work fields, unplanned maternity, reconciling family responsibility versus professional and labor responsibilities due to socially pre-established roles, family female image, women caretaker impacts on the possibilities of permanence and promotion in the labor structures. In Argentina, low standards regarding maternity leave 90 days and paternity leave only 5 days. These places are below ILO standards. What are our challenges? For the professional associations are development of incentive programs to promote and disseminate the civil engineering studies for girls, adhere to women empowerment principles from United Nations Women's and United Nations Global Compact Program, work on incentives program to access further higher education, master and PhD, promoting female profession growth and equal opportunities to hierarchy positions. Moreover, we could say that civil engineering has direct participation for the further achievement of Sustainable Development Goals from United Nations 6, 7, 9, 11, 13, and indirectly for the remaining goals. An important observation that has to do with objective number 6, clean water and sanitation. Studying water resources, projecting and executing the necessary infrastructure to provide the population with clean water and sanitation requires civil engineers. Let's see the picture in the slide. The majority of women and girls carry out water supply tasks in places which lack adequate infrastructure instead of attending the educational system. After all I have shared with you today, it is clear and absolutely necessary that we all, women and men, keep on bringing awareness on active participation of women in civil engineering for the sake of the solution to global challenges. Thank you for your attention.